Another day, another story. DeepSeek is a Chinese artificial intelligence AI startup that has recently garnered significant attention for its rapid advancements in AI technology. Founded in 2023 by Liang Wenfeng, DeepSeek originated from the High Flyer hedge fund, one of China's largest quantitative funds. The company focuses on foundational AI technologies and has committed to open sourcing all its models. Welcome to Tabo, Eminent Channel. The release of DeepSeek R1, an open-source artificial intelligence large language model, has caught the world by surprise and shattered long-held assumptions about AI development. According to venture capitalist Nick Carter, the release of the AI model, which was developed in China, dispelled notions that the country would only produce closed-source AI and has eroded Silicon Valley's perceived advantages over global competitors. Carter added that DeepSeek is evidence that OpenAI does not have an unbeatable moat, and that assumptions about scaling, value accrual in AI models, and development costs were also dispelled by the development. China's rapid deployment of the AI model contradicts previous reports that the country was 6 months behind the United States in AI development and creates further competition in the global AI arms race. China catches up. Despite restrictions, the United States imposed an AI chip embargo on China in October 2022, preventing the export of select high-performance computing chips developed by U.S. companies NVIDIA and AMD. Despite the ban, Chinese firms turned to domestic manufacturing or used cloud computing platforms such as Amazon Cloud Services to sidestep the restrictions and access these high-performance chips. China also relaxed its AI development regulations in August 23 to encourage innovation, which included scrapping financial penalties for AI firms that deviate from the industry regulations. The AI global arms race is underway. President Donald Trump has vowed to make the United States the AI capital of the world and sees both crypto and AI as central to continued U.S. hegemony. Speaking at the World Economic Forum's Davos summit, the president said that deregulating the energy sector would fuel U.S. ambitions to dominate the AI industry. On John 22, President Trump announced the $500 billion Stargate AI infrastructure initiative, including investments from OpenAI tech company Oracle and SoftBank. The goal of the project is to build AI and high-performance computing data centers in the United States, which the president claimed would create 100,000 jobs. United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced similar plans to develop AI infrastructure in the country in January, including fast-tracking the development of data centers to remain competitive on the global stage. Technology shares around the world slid on Monday as a surge in popularity of a Chinese discount artificial intelligence model shook investors' faith in the AI sector's voracious demand for high-tech chips. Startup DeepSeek has rolled out a free assistant. It says uses lower-cost chips and less data, seemingly challenging a widespread bet in financial markets that AI will drive demand along a supply chain from chip makers to data centers. Market reaction: Nasdaq futures fell over 3%, S&P 500 futures tumbled nearly 2%. Dominant AI chipmaker NVIDIA's 8.4% slide led declines among heavyweight megacap stocks in pre-market trading, with Microsoft off by 4%, Meta Platforms down 3.7%, and Alphabet shedding 3.1%. European tech stocks slid over 5%, set for their worst day since October. Chipmaker ASML fell 9.4%, and Siemens Energy, which provides electric hardware for AI infrastructure, slid around 20% at one point from a record high on Friday. Japan's Nikkei shed nearly 1%, weighed by heavyweight tech names. AI-focused startup investor SoftBank Group fell over 8%. John Withar, Senior Portfolio Manager, Pictet Asset Management, Singapore. We still don't know the details, and nothing has been 100% confirmed in regards to the claims. But if there truly has been a breakthrough in the cost to train models from $100 million to this alleged $6 million number, this is actually very positive for productivity and AI end users, as cost is obviously much lower, meaning lower cost of access. Is it negative for NVIDIA in the short term? Yes, as expectations are sky-high on Blackwell chips, and positioning is long in anything AI supply chain related, But ultimately, anything that makes AI cheaper to implement is positive for those selling AI-related products and applications and using AI-related tools, an ever-growing group. But let's see, the devil is in the detail. And as you can imagine, a Chinese model will be controversial for many uses. Daniel Tan, Portfolio Manager, Grasshopper, Asset Management, Singapore. The sell-off in Japan and US tech names should not be a surprise given high valuations based on PE and PB ratios. With the current rate of PE priced for some US and Japan tech names, the market is expecting future earnings to continue to justify the high prices of these tech names. That is definitely a high expectation to meet. However, DeepSeek has shown over the weekend with its updated AI model that is cost-effective with OpenAI's technology while running on reduced capability chips, raising questions over the dominance of US tech firms such as NVIDIA Corp. Richard Claude, Tech Portfolio Manager, Janus Henderson Investors, London. DeepSeek appears to bringing some genuine innovation to the architecture of general-purpose and reasoning models. Given compute restrictions in China, it is not surprising that necessity drives innovation, as we saw in Russia in the 1990s, when limited access to PCs drove coding creativity and a generation of novel Russian coders. As Yan LeCun, Meta's chief AI scientist, has noted, this is a victory for the open-source model of driving community innovation, with DeepSeek leveraging Meta's Llama and Alibaba's Qwen open-source models. However, DeepSeek is leveraging distillation techniques that are reliant on the work of others. How reliant is a key question the market is grappling with currently. Ultimately, we think that creates more questions around the direct monetization of LLMs, large language models, and open-source models than it does about AI capex. This announcement will also draw more scrutiny from the US around chip restrictions, as well as the proliferation open-source AI models. Alexander Wang, CEO Scale AI, Twitter post, DeepSeek is a wake-up call for America, but it doesn't change the strategy. USA must out-innovate and race faster, as we have done in the entire history of AI. Tighten export controls on chips so that we can maintain future leads. Every major breakthrough in AI has been American. George Legarius, investment strategist, Forvis Mazars, London. China and DeepSeek say, at the very least, that they can deliver what ChatGPT can deliver today at a fraction of the cost, said George Legarius, investment strategist at Forvis Mazars. It makes sense that markets question the narrative that has been underpinning the whole market. It's a very frothy market, so it doesn't really take that much for investors to take some profit. Ben Berenger, technology analyst, Quilter Cheviot, London. DeepSeek's success will serve to intensify the US-China AI war, particularly following the recent announcement of the Stargate project in the US. It also provides a wake-up call and somewhat of a question mark on how much needs to be spent in order to build a model, and whether quite the level of capex we have been seeing is really required. However, bringing the price of model training down is no bad thing, as it will help to lower the entry point, and this price elasticity could help drive usage and volume. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel